Hello, and welcome to a little video about Target 3D. Alright, so let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 is asking us, which of the following system of inequalities represents the graph? Now, letter A, I can cross off right away, because that is a system of equations. So, farewell to letter A. Okay, so I have two inequalities. So, I have 2y and then some symbol. Let's figure out those symbols. So, first I have a dotted line. The dotted line, if I see which way it's shading, is shaded downwards. So that means I have a y is less than. So let's see. This one has y less than this one does. So that's it. Okay. Let's see what our solid line gives us. Our solid line, if I draw a dot on it, it's shaded upwards. So we should have a greater than or equal to here. So this has it and that has it. Well, that really crosses off option letter D and E. Now what we're looking for is which one of these, B or C, is the correct answer. And what's going to give that away is our y-intercepts. So for the dotted line, let's take a look at its y-intercept. The dotted line has an intercept of 0, 4. So which of our options, B or C, has a dotted line or that has a symbol for the dotted line, which means this one right here, and has a +4 at the end? Well, only letter C has that, and we have our answer. In case you were curious, the y-intercept for the solid line is 0, 6, so that other one will have a +6, which it does. All right, let's take a look at 2. Which system of inequalities represents the graph? Right away, we can cross off letter A. That's a system of equations. Now let's figure out the kind of symbols we have. We have 2. Let's see. The dotted line we have is shaded downwards. That means that symbol is a less than. The solid line that we have is also shaded downwards. So that means it has a less than or equal to. All right, let's see. B has a less than, C does, and E does. That means I can cross letter D off already. Let's see which one has this one, the less than or equal to, just letter E. Beautiful. So we didn't have to look at the y-intercepts this time because our symbols were unique enough to give us our answer. All right, now don't freak out about this one. This one looks crazy, but it's not, I promise. Let's just do it slowly and let's do it together. What we're going to do is we're going to write the appropriate symbols for all 4 of these inequalities. Let's begin with the first one. And of course, you know, I'm going to color code this up. All right, let's do that color for the y. The y with some sort of symbol and then a 10 gives us a horizontal line. I'm just going to color this in. Here's our y at 10. Which way do we shade? It shades up. It's a solid line. It's greater than or equal to. Next, let's take a look at x. The x and the 20, that's a vertical line. And I'm coloring it in right now. All right. It's shaded to the right, which means this is also greater than or equal to. Now let's take a look at this one. These are both going to be our slanted diagonal lines, but we need to decide which one's which. What gives it away is our y-intercept. So this line should cross at 90. So here is this third inequality. Let's see which way it's shaded. It looks like it's getting shaded down. It's a solid line. It's less than or equal to. And of course, let's finish up with this one. I'm going to color it because I've been coloring everything else. Here is our last inequality. It's shaded downwards as well, so less than or equal to. So it looks crazy, but if you take it slow, one step at a time, we get our answers pretty easily. Okay, number 4. Which ordered pairs are solutions to this system? Let's figure it out by graphing them. All right, letter A is 1, -2. Now, if we land at a dotted line, it is not an answer. A dotted line represents our less thans or greater thans. They don't have an or equal to. So we cannot equal that specific line. All right, let's graph B. -6, 2. Well, that is nowhere near the shaded area. Letter C is 3, -1. Unfortunately, also nowhere near the shaded area. Letter D is -5, -6. Oh, that's nice. That's right in the middle of the shaded area. -2, -2. Ooh, that is on a solid line, which means it is part of our solution. Because solid lines are less than or equal to's or greater than or equal to's, it has an or equal to, which means we can equal that line. Let's do the same thing for number 5. All right, letter A is 1, -2. Nope. Letter B is 8, 4. Oh, looks like I forgot to erase letter E. That's fine. 8, 4 works. It's on a solid line. 8, 6. Ooh, it is unfortunately right outside our shaded area. 5, 0. It's on the dotted line. Can't use it. And letter E, which I forgot to erase from my original. Here it is. It's right in that shaded area. It's one of our solutions. Next, let's practice writing inequalities from word problems. So we're not solving them, but we are writing them. Okay, so Michael is deciding on a gym membership. He has no more than Y dollars to spend. So that means he can spend less than Y or equal to. So Y is the most he can spend. Whatever he spends has to be, I don't like the words I'm using. Because I wrote my symbol backwards. It's this way. There we go. Y is the greatest amount of money they can have, and they can spend anything less than that. So, that's what confused me. Oh, Miss Gumin. All right. So, Gym A has a startup fee of $95. So, no matter what, you got to spend $95. And that's a plus $20 per month. Gym number 2, once again, Michael can only spend less than what he has or exactly what he has. Gym B starts with $10 and then charges $30 per month. Number 7, Jackie is deciding on a phone plan and has no more than Y dollars to spend. So we're going to have 2 phone plans. Jackie can spend exactly Y dollars or less than that. Y is the maximum that she can spend. The first company has an initial fee of $200 and $40 per month. The second company has an initial fee of $80 and $60 per month. Here are 2 inequalities, and that's it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, my apologies for that little stumble on number 6. My brain just went, it happens. Yeah, if you have questions, ask your teachers, ask me, and have a wonderful rest of whatever day it is for you. Bye.